Hi there, my name's Matt. I'm one of the sales reps here at Greenwood Cleaning Systems. Today I'm going to be highlighting the Tenet lithium-ion battery vacuum. So what we have here is something that is going to be perfect for ease of use. Okay, one of my favorite products just because it is so light and maneuverable. So you're able to move the vacuum around nice and easily. It's not going to be hard on your shoulders. A lot of vacuums get heavy. I know when I used to own my own business and have to do vacuuming, my shoulder would get tired and sore after a while. So the fact that this is so light really makes it attractive to a lot of customers and a lot of you out there. So a couple features on our Tenet vacuum here. First, you're going to have, when you turn it on here, you're going to see that it lights up with LED. That LED light there is going to light up dark spaces, so you're going to be able to see your dirt a little bit better. The other thing I like too is it's going to be brush assisted. So the cool thing is I like to show customers when I turn it on. Takes off on its own there, and again that makes it a lot easier on your shoulder when you're vacuuming. Going to make it a lot easier on larger areas. It is a lithium-ion battery here. You take it out, remove the battery, check your charge. So I hit that, and that's going to show my charge. You have 50-minute run time on this, and you can interchange different batteries. So you know, if I'm gonna have to be cleaning multiple hours, I can get multiple batteries and just have one charged and ready to go. So let's move that back in. Let's take a look at our bags. So this unzips here. As we come down, we just have our Hepa Bags here, and this is just gonna slide out just like so. We put it back in. Clips in, new bag, zip it up, and I am ready to roll. Again, we have this handle in the back here, so if you have to carry it up any stairs, it's going to be easy to carry. You're not going to be bumping it along stuff. So again, great product. I highly recommend it to any of our clients who are going to be wanting something where they can cut the cord, they can get around and really use something that's going to be light and maneuverable for all their vacuuming purposes. So thanks.
Hi, my name is Adam Hultman, and I'm with Greenwood Cleaning Systems, and the product I'm going to be spotlighting for you today is our new Fresh and Fresh E air freshener products. We have both a electric version and a battery operated version. The biggest complaints that I get from customers about their current air fresheners or the aerosols are usually three major things. One, the dispensers look awful, bulky, gross, hanging on the walls. Two, the refills are either expensive or they never know when they're out and never know when to reorder some more. Or three, people in the area will have a asthmatic reaction to the aerosol spray being sprayed in the hallway or in the restroom or right above the head as they're walking through a door. So what OurFreshe has done has customized those three specific items to be a lot more impressive. So first one is the aesthetics. The first thing I mentioned was they don't like the dispensers. These, a lot more sleek, a lot more designed to be a little bit more slim, fit in the wall, kind of blend in, not stick out like a sore thumb. The first item that I'm going to show you is the electric version that plugs into any wall outlet, and the front of it here opens to allow access to your air freshener. And this is the second concern that they were concerned about, was never knowing when it's empty or needs to be refilled or is expired. These are similar to a urinal screen where they have a scent to them, and then the fan behind, as it spins, will project the scent out into the room, the restroom, the office, the hallway, and so on. That also eliminates the third issue, the aerosol spray, for people with any sort of asthmatic issues. Since there is no aerosol going through the air, they don't need to breathe that in. They can just enjoy the pleasant smell in the hallway or the room and not get sprayed on as they walk through the door. The refills themselves are 100% recyclable, so you do not have to throw those in the garbage and add to the massive ocean waste that they have out there. You can put that right in your recycle bin. They'll get processed accordingly. So the fan is also completely silent. As that's running on either low, medium, or high, it won't be a disturbance in the room, the restroom, the hallway, wherever you have the item placed. To refill the item, super simple. You just have the unit open, put in the new refill, and there's no specific way it needs to go. This way, what have you, works fine. And then you just shut it and it's good to go. Now, I'm gonna show you it plugged in here. The unit will power on, and there are 3 settings. It's currently on high now, and you can press this button here for low or up to medium. But any of the settings that you use, again, the fan is completely silent. You never hear it run. On the very top of the machine, you'll see a little black dot, and that is actually a light sensor. So instead of running continuously all the time, what it's going to do is only run when the lights are on. After the lights have powered down, it has about a 7-minute delay before it'll stop running. To address the replacement again, instead of an annoying beep or just it running continuously without knowing that it's empty, there will be a little red display on the front here where it says replace refill. Now it's going to come up about every 30 days or so. And at that time, you can open that up, grab a new refill out of the package, put that in, shut it, and once that's replaced, it'll go through a reset and it'll count down for another 30 days. Now, if you don't have an outlet in your restroom or in the hallway, OurFreshe does make a battery-operated version also. So with the battery-operated version, it's a little bit different. They don't have a button setting for the fan speed. It will automatically run intermittently to help provide freshness to the room or the area. The other is it's a digital display here, which will tell you to replace replace the refill when it's time to replace it, similar to that design. And then this design has a fully pull-out front end, like so, with a C battery on the back. Now the nice thing about OurFreshe is that instead of making you go out and buy your own batteries, they supply the batteries in each refill. So that way, every time you open one, you will be replacing the battery, so you'll be putting a new battery in it every 30 days, so the machine will never wear out, and you'll always have a fresh scent going in. The mount for these is 2 ways. You can use the 3M tape that comes right on here, or it does come with 2 screw mounts that you can put obviously anywhere you need to. Like the electric version, this comes with a little fan inside, and that's going to eliminate the aerosols in the air so that people with an asthmatic reaction don't have any issues walking through the hallway or in the bathroom or in closed spaces with the scent. This system just slides back together, or I'm sorry, the refill will go in here, and then this unit just slides back together like so, and would just be mounted literally anywhere you would want the OurFreshe dispenser to go. They come in a variety of different scents. We also have a flyer that shows you what combination of scents you can use in the same room that would work together very nicely, and scents that you shouldn't put together that don't seem to coincide so well. If you would like some more information, you can get that on our website at greenwoodcs.com, or you can reach out to us personally. Again, my name is Adam Hultman. You can call me on my cell phone at area code 262-707-3985. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Brian Larson, one of the sales reps here at Greenwood Cleaning Systems, and for my Tuesday spotlight, we're going over pieces of equipment that we think are very important in our customers' facilities. So the one that I had chose, which I've chosen many times, and I think the main reason I choose this one is I think it's applicable to any and all customers. A lot of customers think they might be too small. Others think it might not be big enough, when in reality it could actually be in the smallest possible accounts, whether it's doctor's offices with small areas, small restrooms, hallways, but then even getting into the school districts, it works in the restrooms and some of the larger areas as well. So I really like to focus on this piece of equipment because really any account that uses a mop and bucket should be using something like an iMop. And the main reason I say that, there's about 3 reasons that I really emphasize this piece in terms of going up against the mop and bucket. One is time. Obviously you can do a lot more square footage which obviously in your guys' industry, whether it's schools or just being in business, time is money. So if we can cut down on the amount of time that we spend cleaning, that's obviously going to be more money on your guys' bottom line that you guys see. So number 2 is cost savings on chemical. So when we think of a mop and bucket, anytime we use a mop and bucket, you fill it up with 3-5 gallons of water, and say the chemical is a 1 ounce per dilution ratio. So you're using 3 to 5 ounces of chemical for that mop bucket. And as everyone knows that uses a mop bucket, they dip it in, they clean with it, they wring it out, the water is now dirty after one time. Now most people are not going to dump it after one swipe, so they're going to continue using this water for maybe 200-300 square feet, whatever your size room may be. You're going to dump it, you're going to refill it again with 3 to 5 gallons of water, which again takes 3 to 5 more ounces of chemical, and you continue and repeat that process, which over time is a lot of excess use of chemical. So, and then the third reason is the cleanliness. All right, so obviously in a COVID world right now, we're really, our number one focus is making sure that everything we clean is actually clean. So when I use a mop and bucket, that first couple swipes, very much clean. Once I wring that water out, it's dirty. I'm using it. All I'm doing is I'm spreading dirty water, dirty soil back and forth. Whereas with an iMop like this, it has a self-contained unit. It has the same amount of down pressure as a 20-inch walk behind, and it's going to pick everything up as we go. So you're not moving things around, you're actually picking up and cleaning. So to kind of go through the machine a little bit to show kind of how easy it is to use, I like to just go through all the different parts. One of the really big things that I like about this is it's tools free. So everything on this machine that needs to be serviced, worked on, anything along those lines can be removed and do not require any tools. So we'll just start right here. Our clean water tank, very easy to remove. I filled it just with some water right now so we can do a small little demo of that. We got a 2-gallon tank and a 2.5 gallon recovery. So on the other side, when we're full, we take this, we can dump it out, rinse it out, put it back. All right, our brushes down here are easily removable, so right and a left. Nice thing with these as well is they've got an indicator brush, which will show you when it gets down to that level, we know we need to replace our brushes. So very easy to take these on and off. Our squeegee just pops off right here by 2 little knobs, and then I can take this off. So again, very easy to get in there, clean the squeegee, and make sure we keep our unit clean and free of debris. So putting that back on, again, when I put these on, I just go counterclockwise, get them on there, and now I'm locked into place with both of those. This is a lithium-ion, so we've got 2 batteries on the front. They're color coordinated, so you know which side they go on. We've got a green and we've got a blue. So all we do on these, we push that down, and we slide our batteries out. And you can see here, it makes it very easy for us. We've got the blue tip there, we've got the blue here. So again, when we're plugging these in, makes it very simple for use. Also, the buttons on here are very easy to use. So if you have new employees, current employees that have been there for a while, it's very easy to teach them on this machine. So going through the different settings, we've got 4 different settings on here. So we'll start on the far left. We've got water and brush, so if you're using something like a double scrub, you've got some sticky pop that's on the floor, you want to get a stain just agitated and work it around, we could use the brush and water. Once we put the water down, we can go to just brush, so we can double scrub that surface and really get it clean. We go to the other side, we have brush and vacuum, so that would be spill pickup. So anytime I think of schools, somebody spills something in the lunchroom, somebody goes and gets a mop and bucket, they move it around, they try to pick it up, but again, you're gonna have to put a wet floor sign down. Your floor is not actually dry. So this is gonna allow you to come in with the brush and the vacuum and just suck everything up and get you a clean, dry surface. And then our most common is gonna be the brush, water, and vacuum. So this is just like your standard auto scrubber walk behind. So I'm gonna use this anytime I'm just doing my everyday cleaning, whether it's hallways, rooms, whatever it may be. So that's gonna be your most common use. And then on the left and right, we can see our battery life. So we've got it 3 bars on here. Fully charged, you can get about 75 to 80 minutes of continuous runtime. And then when it gets low, it's going to come down here and it's going to show our battery. It's going to show a red dot. And when it gets down low, we want to make sure that we would charge it up prior to it completely dying, because it's going to allow you to opportunity charge it, and it only takes about an hour to 2 hours. If you let it completely die, it's going to take a full 6-7 hours to charge. So going through that again, just showing kind of some of the things that I really like about this machine. Obviously, I'm going to show you guys how to run it and show you kind of the ease in which it can get into things. But one of the nice features, I don't know if you guys had seen that, but right now, if I turn this on and off, it's not going to do anything with my brush head up. So on previous iMops, they didn't have this safety feature, which essentially drained the batteries in the old iMop. So the moment I lift this up, it shuts off my batteries. So in order to kick the batteries on, I drop this down, I turn it to my setting that I want. You're going to hear that beep, and then it's going to show my battery charge right there. So nice thing about this is it can go forward, backwards, side to side. It's got very high limited range, so if I can get underneath things, it's very easy to do that. So just a click of the button right here, and it's going to take off for me. So again, I can go forward. If I want to get underneath the countertop and I want to bring it back, I can then bring it back this way. Again, it can be a quick spin right there, and I can spin it back. Again, now if I'm going along a wall and I got to get underneath something, I can go here, and it's very easy to maneuver. It just kind of glides along in a self-propelled manner. I can get underneath tight spaces. I can flip that back around if I have to come back this way. And I can even get in front of it to pull it a little bit faster than the way if I want to. So very easy to maneuver, but also it's self-propelled in the fact that I can go at my own pace. So I stand behind it like a standard walk behind. It's going to go at whatever pace I decide. I can pull it back and slow it down, or I go there. I can use it like a standard walk behind and just go around it as I make my turn. Or again, like I said, we can go there. I can pull it back this way. I can turn it back that way. So it's really the main reason that I like this machine is it can be stored anywhere. It can be used in any account. It allows you to get an auto scrubber into accounts that you didn't think you'd be able to. And it eliminates the mop and bucket, which again, going over those, it saves time. You can get a lot more square footage done with a lot less chemical. So as you can see, we've still got quite a bit of water from what I had to start. But if I had 1 ounce of chemical in this whole thing, I don't have to drain this, so I can continue to use this clean water in solution until it runs out. Then I can fill it up, as compared to the mop and bucket where I continually dump chemical, refill, dump chemical, refill. And then just reiterating the last one, which makes it the most important, is we're actually getting the floors clean, we're getting them dry, and we don't have to worry about putting out wet floor signs, making sure we're worried about slip falls. So again, this is the product that I'm spotlighting, which is the Tennant iMop. Thank you for taking the time to go over this machine. If you have any specific questions related to this item or any of the other two that the other sales reps have shown, we are going to be having a panel discussion on Friday where Caroline will be sending out a link in terms of you can write out questions, concerns, comments, and then Matt, Adam, and myself will be answering those questions on Friday. So thank you again. Any questions you have, make sure to let Caroline know, and we'll take care of them on Friday.